Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be doing a follow-up video to a video that I did about a year to year and a half ago on my channel where I showed a really easy way to carry your Swiss Army knife. Now I will have that video linked in the description if you want to go watch that. It did pretty well for, in terms of views for my channel, and it got pretty positive feedback. So I'm really glad I made that video, but there is kind of one fatal flaw with that video and kind of that style of of carrying the Swiss Army knife in that style that I made on the video. So we are going to be doing an update to it by adding an additional item that was not that I didn't include on the last version. So this is kind of version 2 of the best, easiest, and fastest way to carry your Swiss Army knife. So in the last video, basically what I showed is how to make this little knot right here. And don't worry, I'll show it again in this video in case you don't want to go watch the other one. But basically we made this loop and then we basically put it onto the little key ring that comes with your Swiss Army knife. And basically you had this contraption, which basically, looked like this. This paracord was attached onto here. And I'll put up a little clip from that video to kind of show how it works. But basically you were able to thread your Swiss Army knife using the paracord onto your belt loop. Worked really well, but the one fatal flaw with that is if you wanted to use your Swiss Army knife and you wanted to take it off of your belt loop and use it to where you're not confined to it being attached to your belt loop, the only way you could really do that was if you took the whole thing off and then had the paracord dangling there. So basically this is going to be like version 2 to that video, and we're going to be just adding one simple thing, and that is going to be one of these guys. This is the Nitize locking S-beaner. Now you can get like a 3-pack of these for pretty cheap, and all they do is they are basically just a mini version of the locking S-beaner where it's 2 pieces that kind of, it's basically a carabiner with both sides on it that looks like an S. That's basically all it is, and it locks. Now, I don't personally care about the locking part of it. I mean, you can take the lock out. It really doesn't matter, but that's the one thing that you're going to need in order to make this new version. So in order to make this loop, it's very easy. You're going to need 3 things. You're going to need some paracord. I mean, you can really use any cordage that you want. I mean, this is just some other just like kind of nylon rope. I just personally like using 550 paracord because it is super strong and I just like it. I've been using it on projects my whole life. So awesome stuff. You're going to need a lighter, and then you're going to need a pair of scissors. Now in the last video, I used just a standard household pair of kitchen scissors, and people got really mad at me in the comments. They said, why are you using a pair of household scissors when you have scissors on your Swiss Army knife? I tried to defend myself, didn't seem to do very good. So instead of using a household pair of kitchen scissors, we're going to be using these scissors, which I think will get the job done quite well. So let's go ahead and do that. So first off, you are going to start with a length of paracord. Right now we're going to be making the knot, which is kind of the main part of this little hack here. So you're going to measure it out to 17 inches in length. So I'm going to kind of mark that there with my hand. And we're going to grab out our trusty scissors and we're going to snip it right there. That basically is all you need right there. And then you're going to grab your 2 ends of your paracord and you're going to burn the ends of it just to where they melt, to where they don't fray. All right, so once you have your 2 ends burnt just to where they don't fray anymore, kind of pull the paracord a little bit, give it a little tighten up there, and this is how we're going to be making the knot. So you're going to make a gun shape, you're going to take out the thumb, you're going to wrap the paracord under your 2 fingers to where you have something that looks like that. So all we're doing is we're going under and then you're taking it up like this. Then you're going to gently take your fingers out. You can kind of put your 1 finger in there to kind of keep it all together. Then you're going to pull in a little bit more. You're going to go under and up. Under and up, just like that. And then you're going to pull it and you're going to kind of tighten it and get it as close to the top as you can. Give it a pull Really, really tighten it up there. So there's your knot. All right, very, 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 very easy. Now we're gonna grab our trusty scissors out again, and we're going to cut the paracord just like that. And you're gonna burn the ends of this as well. And I always like to get it to where it kind of melts over the sides. That gives the strongest bond, in my opinion. It's kind of a pro tip. Once you get that all melted, press it down onto something and kind of flatten it out. And then you get this really, really nice, clean little end here. Super, super strong, nice and flat, looks clean. I like it. All right, so now that you have that little knot loop thing, you're gonna grab out your Swiss Army knife, and you're gonna grab out your Nitei's locking S-beaner. You're gonna clip one end onto your Swiss Army knife, and you're gonna clip the other end onto your locking S-beaner. Now I will put up a little clip here to show you kind of how that works. I filmed this while I was at work. It's super easy. You just thread it through the belt loop like normal. Now the benefit here is that if you want to use your Swiss Army knife and that, and you're not confined to just keeping it on your belt loop, you can easily detach the paracord from the S-beaner, and you can easily reattach it too. It takes a little bit getting used to, because the paracord's kind of floppy, if that makes sense. It's not really rigid, but it's honestly super easy. It takes zero effort, and it is just a really, really cool way to now carry your Swiss Army knife. So that is kind of my little part 2 to that video. I like this a lot more. I think it works a lot better. And yeah, that's my 2 cents. Hopefully you guys agree. And if you had, if you are coming back and watching this after you saw the first video when I, released it, hopefully this is a little upgrade for you and you can go out and do it and keep using your Swiss Army knife. They are great, great tools. I highly recommend them. That's going to be it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Stay humble. Peace.